What's up, y'all? This is your girl Johnelle, aka Mella B, coming back with another episode of Full Disclosure with my beautiful guest, Miss Jasmine Turner. We're gonna talk about all the good things she has going on with her business, new ventures, goals. Maybe get into some spiciness with her love life.
Oh.
See if she's gonna let us know. All right, so I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
We're gonna just start and dive right into it, y'all. We want to know about the business.
Okay.
You know, where the name came from. Kind of give us a little rundown. The woman behind the business.
Okay.
Maybe kind of, let everybody know why beauty products. Just kind of let us know.
So the rundown is, like she said, I'm Jasmine Turner. I have created a shea butter company, and it's called Whipped Shea Butter and Essentials. So basically, I love to market things that are kind of self-explanatory. So if I tell you that it's a whipped shea body butter, then whipped is kind of like, okay, well, we know that this is whipped shea body butter. Basically, the whole mission is to provide the alternative to heal your skin.
Okay.
So it came from the downtime of COVID. I graduated from Sunny University, and I ended up coming out in the summer of 2020 when everything was on lockdown.
Right. It was that was the height of it.
Yeah, like that was the peak of it, where the numbers were skyrocketing. Hospitals were packed like crazy. So
Right.
I have a huge medical background. And honestly, I just was not ready to go back into the hospital and having to deal with what I knew was going to be back-breaking work after so many years of already doing
So
that.
at that point, you were already in the hospital, but kind of like, were you one of the workers doing the long hours, back and forth, in and out?
Back and forth and in and out, but I literally left the medical field like months before COVID even hit. Don't know. I was just like, I'm starting to get like burnt out. I was already in school and literally going into my junior and senior year. I have a minor in marketing. It was just classes after classes after classes.
Right.
And I planned on, of course, going back, graduating, walking, going headfirst into it. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to keep doing that. This business is a literal huge step on faith. And so I started creating things, and I still wanted to be like in a medical setting. So I was like, well, maybe I should look at medical care in a different point of view. I'm very big on community service. I'm still able to help people, and then I'm able to heal people in different ways, and then clock in on my own and do it the way that I like to.
Which is great, which is what a lot of us are. Well, I have to start saying, who wants to be an entrepreneur, because I'm one of those people that I don't like when that entrepreneurship is just pushed off, because everyone doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't want to kind of run that business thing, that small business venture. That's not everyone's goal.
Yeah.
But most of us, or some of us, a lot of us, that's what we're trying to get to, like clocking in for ourselves.
It took a lot, though. Yeah. I mean, I've been working since I was 15 years old. I'm in my 30s. And so to not have like that everyday routine where you get up and you go to work, and you get up and you go to work, it's so different. Not knocking the 9 to 5, because we got some boss activity going on with these 9 to 5s.
Yeah, I'm a 9 to 5. I'm a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I run it. Job after job, mom life.
Yeah, exactly.
9 to 5 life. Like,
it's a wonderful balance.
Like, you gotta run it.
Yeah.
You gotta run it.
Yeah.
So, when it came to the decision to do the products and get your business up and rolling, I know there were sacrifices, and I know there were moments to where you stopped and said, look, I'm going back to the hospital.
Yesterday.
I'm going back to the hospital. This isn't working. I can't keep my head above water, and I'm not trying to tell your story for you.
Oh, no.
But, just because it's easier to know for small business owners, we're not out there by ourselves when it's those drought seasons.
Yeah.
Those drought seasons and things aren't kind of going how we would
Thought,
like them.
yeah.
You know, so you've had those moments.
Oh, of course. Yeah, most definitely. As far as being like in small business and starting from there, if my advice would be that if you have that 9 to 5, then keep that as long as possible, because when you do have your drought seasons, and that is your only source of income, if you don't do anything else, then that's it for you. And a lot of times it could be a day, it could be a week, and it could be a month. If you don't know how to save or just keep up, then it's gonna get hard on you. But there are days where it's so fulfilling, where it's just like,
I can imagine.
Yo, wow, like this is what I did this for. Like this is so amazing. I'm so happy I did this. But literally on those harder days, you have to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and bring that perseverance back and that endurance back that you do get from, you know, those 9 to 5s. Like, I got to get up and go to work. You got to get up and do this.
You're the one that's pushing it and making
you're
it
the one that's making it happen.
So you laid out your idea, created your business plan, and where did you go from there? Like, now I know this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want in my product. I'm trying to create a balance between my entrepreneurship, but kind of keep medical somewhere in it. Now let me create these products. How do I create or think about what I want to create? You knew skin. Am I correct?
Yeah.
You already knew that. But then where was the process on this product ingredients? You know, we have a lot of companies out there they're doing the products for natural, skincare and it's natural ingredients, but then you use it, someone like me, now I'm broke out.
Right.
For 2 months.
Right, exactly.
So I'm sure there was research.
Oh, most definitely. 100% in research.
Let us know, you know.
Yeah, 100% as far as research, that's the main thing. When you learn in the medical field, you're going to learn your situation, background, assessment, and then your resolution after that. So everything that I end up learning in the medical field, the protocols, the ways to do it, and how to knock it down is what actually helped me in getting started. So because I had so much of a huge background in the medical field, it was who of me to know like where to go. So I knew what to research in a sense. And then also, as far as like how you were saying, like, okay, well, they have, you know, companies, and then we try their products, and then boom, it breaks out. I would literally research down to the T that if that would have more of a majority, then that would be where I would get the quality in research, and then the quantity would be from me, from even like my friends, and actually letting me use them as guinea pigs. Thank you guys so much. And no one broke out. No one had anything wrong. There was something, matter of fact, like the other day that I wanted to use. People always ask me about the stuff with the base, and I must have put too much of one ingredient in it, and I put it a patch on my skin, and it started burning. And so I was like, okay, no. Negative on that idea. So it's like a checklist.
Tweaking the formula.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to put anything out there that's going to harm my customers, that is literally going to defeat the purpose of healing your skin, because it's targeted to eczema and cuts and burns and dark marks and even
fading properties and
and things like that. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to start a different line of things, and it's not just shea butter, like the essential parts of it. We have the mint oils coming out in November, No Shave November, and then we also have like different No Shave November is coming out. You guys make sure you guys look for that, starting probably November 1st. But once we do like the difference on the pages, then I'll let everybody know. But just even with that, I want ideas that were relative to the community. And then also like for our skin as well. Right. A lot of times they put things and they take all of the color out, all of the properties, the vitamins that you need, and they put these to make your shelf life.
Like preservatives?
And just to add it, just to keep it on the shelf longer. But then over the years you'll see where they have like skin cancers or different things, and you not even knowing that it's coming from your deodorant, from your face creams, from your body creams. And so that's why it was 100% important for me to research as much as I did, and then make sure that every product that I put on the shelf was 100% natural.
Right, because maybe it's just me, but even for me, as I got older, we realized some of the things we've used, just you can't cut corners with buying your product for your skin.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying, I've always been able to get the nicer products.
True.
But at some point growing up, you get what you see on TV or this or that. The older you get, okay, look, and these, you think when you go to places, because I get laser treatment, I talked about it in my first episode with Kelsey B.
Okay.
Getting treatment on my face, like laser treatment and hair removal treatment and all this kind of stuff. And you think they're just trying to sell you.
Right.
You need to look at the little box, and it's this tiny, and it's $80.
Yes.
So, but at the moment you get it and you invest in it and you take it home, and you're like, oh.
Because the more natural products are actually so much more expensive.
It's very expensive, and so I look at it and I'm reading the ingredients, and it's good things. And so you also need to, I'm saying you have to also, there's not preservatives. Yeah. So I bought the little mini. The fridge, the little beauty fridge where things need to go. So you learn a lot of that. And we didn't, or even me, maybe I'm just late, y'all, but
no,
but I'm late to the new great product. Yeah. Putting it in the fridge, storing it in a cool place.
That's
and
just
then
not what it was.
There's a shelf life that is very short.
Yeah, it is.
So that's how you know your product is really good. Yeah. And so that's when, if you're testing your own product and you're trying to make sure that, it's good for us, that says a lot about business owners, because it can get to where big business just, it's
and
quantity
they throw you out,
over quality. And then at that point, it's mass production for money. So
before I get to that point, which I would love to mass produce, not only for the city of Baton Rouge, but surrounding areas and more, how I see, which is no offense to anyone else, how I see that us, as far as black women-owned companies, we get real big, and then we let a bigger company shark us out, and then it's all of the ingredients and things that are harmful to our bodies, and you'll see the differences in the labels. I'm 100% praying that when mass production hits me, as far as that blessing, that I can keep this 100% as natural as possible. Right. My shelf life now already is consistent to 6 months to a year. And even making a product and just sitting it to the side just to see what it's going to do, if it's going to mold, if it's this, if it's that, all of those are counted within these products. But when it's mass produced and then these people want you to have it on the shelf for 2 years, I haven't gotten there yet. But hopefully with the routine that I have right now, it can continue. I don't know how I would continually to put things on the shelf year after year after year, but that's the whole purpose of the process. Right. I know that I'm going to learn that eventually.
You came this far, all that's going to come.
Yeah, exactly.
You have now a website that you do. So is there a storefront?
It's good.
Are you thinking future for storefront? Anytime soon?
Or? Not to speak too much on it, but those are one of the future goals. I plan on changing the essentials part, hopefully, into something broader. We are on Etsy.com right now. You can order our products online, all of them. But I want people to be able to come in and get an experience. Yeah. I love when I go like to my wax person, when I go to that, I love the experience. I love walking in to the feng shui of just peace. And so eventually, I am doing some things as we speak right now so that I could branch myself out into not just an online business. You can come online, you can come to the storefront. We had a spot where you can come and pick up and purchase locally, and we're in the midst of moving right now. So when we get that location, then I'll be online, I'll be back local, and then eventually I give myself, because I don't want to set my goals too far away from me, but within the next, I say, year and a half or so, because we're already almost done with 2022.
Right.
So it's so fast. The days are moving by so quickly. Oh my God. But hopefully this time, we're just going to speak this into existence, Johnelle.
It's
this
coming.
time next year,
I mean,
okay,
we
I want to have...
It's coming. It's already in the process.
I want to have a storefront. I want, I want people to be able to come in and lay down and get facials. Let us use your products. I have girlfriends of mine who are nail techs that use my product on hands and feet already. So
you want
it's
to
on
have
the way.
the bar, the beauty situation going on.
I want you to be able to come in and not only buy,
you want to have your ladies that are using your product
on the customers, and then that way you don't have to go out, or which is nothing wrong. I have a wax studio that we use in Baton Rouge or whatever. Everyone knows about it, and even watching in those, I would love to say like, wow, I wonder if they would like some of my products, or say like, wow, okay, well, if I have a storefront, then everything that's on the shelf is whipped shea butter and essentials. Or if you have oils, and speaking of that, those essentials are different things: hair, face, and body. So we have stuff coming out for your hair, stuff coming out for your face, stuff coming out as far as your skin, if you want things for your feet. So those are the essentials. But in taking that off, you just walking into my storefront and it's nothing but my products on top of all the beautiful esthetician stuff that we love. So hopefully not too much.
It's coming.
Right.
So, all right. So tell us, the woman behind the product. We talked about the company and how you got the ideas and what you wanted to do for your product, for your company, the type of business. You mentioned and dabbled a little bit into, going to school, but give us a little bit more. Tell us about you, where you went to school, kind of other things outside of owning and being an entrepreneur.
Right.
So, hobbies, talents, give us some information. Let us know.
So, Jasmine Turner is a 33-year-old college graduate 2 years ago. I went to Southern University. Like I said, I came out in 2020, but that is not the first time I had gone. I graduated from Scotlandville High School in 2006 and jumped straight into college and did not know what I wanted to do. I've been in the medical field since I was like 18 years old. I've been a CNA, EKG tech, phlebotomist. I have touched thousands and thousands of people in the community. My medical background is insane. I have done everything from rehabilitation, where I started and what I graduated in, came back full circle. But I've done everything from rehabilitation down to labor and delivery, as a transition tech, literally in the hospital delivering babies. And that has, oh my God, that has brought me so far. I was so quiet back then, and the woman that I am now, it's brought me to not be so afraid. I can talk in front of whoever. I could work and educate in front of whoever. Outside of that professional aspect, I love to sing. My grandmother was a piano teacher for as long as I lived, until she passed. And
you play the piano?
I do.
Don't try to hop on that. She gonna tell us her grandmother taught piano and then not tell us that you play the piano.
I play the piano.
I've always wanted to learn.
Oh my God, it's so freeing. I haven't done it in so long. She would be turning in the grave. These nails is long. I can't do that. It'll clack. I played the flute at one point, and I definitely can sing. I was a part of Southern University concert choir. In dealing with my grandmother and growing up in the church, Lord.
Oh yeah, and having that sing in the house of the Lord.
True, and amen. And so that is like the other side. Some people don't know that about me. My mother was a Southern University dancing doll, so dancing is hugely in my background as well. But those are, like, if you know Jasmine, then you know
those things.
You know those things, and probably 9 out of 10 where I probably should have been, but in coming up, I was not as confident as what I should have been in my talents. And so in being in the medical field, I always knew that that's what I wanted to do. I used to watch it all the time coming out of school or whatever, middle school, I was like, I just want to be an RN. I just want to do this. So the journey was to get into the medical field and not know that that was going to be the trajectory of what gave me just to be comfortable with people.
So it was always knowing you were doing the medical field. It wasn't.
Yeah,
like
you
growing
couldn't
up,
tell me I was going to be a business owner.
Nothing else.
Yeah,
It
it
medical.
was straight the medical field. I'm going to Southern. I'm graduating as a RN, and I'm going to work for a couple of years, and then I'm going to be a liaison and work within the community and just have patients coming to do this and this and this. Didn't really want to know what I want to specialize in, and then I got into labor and delivery, and I was like, oh my God, charge nurse, labor and delivery, love this, love, love, love. So yeah, 10 years ago, 23-year-old Jasmine, business owner.
What?
Girl, whatever.
I'm already working. That's too much work.
Exactly.
Work.
I always worked. I always had a gig. I always was in school. I always was doing something productive. Yes, but as far as saying like, okay, you just hosted this event. You just did this. You just did
that
this.
social
An interview. This right now as we speak. Like what? No, because I was always very well at what I did. Top talent scorer of everything I did in the medical field. But that is what I did, and that was it. That was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so the other talented stuff, when I do them, people are like, what are you doing? But it served me right because I'm always in the community, and it gave me that space to love being able to serve people. So my calling is definitely service. But
which is great. That's great.
Yeah, I love to do it. But even with this and showing that this is something I can do, then this is like the newer story that I'm getting ready for right now.
I think it's great. I think people take, for granted the growth in the things that we see and we know. And sometimes our purposes are just that. You knew you were good, wanted to do medical, which is a service. And you still do that.
Yeah.
Just on
a different scope.
Your entrepreneurship side.
Yeah.
And I think that's great because we have to ultimately love what we do.
Right.
And, be able to help others. Like my grandmother used to always say, you're not doing anything. If you're only doing, things to just please yourself, you're not helping anybody else.
Yeah, you're not doing
That's
God's
just
work.
not a way to live.
Yeah.
And, not pushing religion or anything like that, but just simply saying, hey, what are you doing to help someone else other than yourself?
Yeah.
So I think that service, acts of service and things like that in the community, what you're doing, the purpose behind your business is all great because you can see the passion in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's important. And people want to support businesses like that, not just throwing together because this is going to bring me a whole lot of money. Child, I can go spend my money wherever.
Right.
Right. But that's great, and that's always good to hear. Now you're going to have to let us know, on top of all of that goodness, you're going to have to let us know if you're talking about some love life mixed and drizzled in the middle of that. So, the girls want to know.
So for the girls and girls.
And of course the guys watching.
Lord,
the guys want to know. They want to know.
So at this current moment,
is it in your time frame situation?
The ones that know me, because my homegirls that know. I love. I am a hopeless romantic. I love, juicy love, and healthy love. Currently, at this current right now moment, in this minute as we speak.
In the minute as we speak,
because we are recording, so it might not be later. But right now, or whatever, I am single. I am solely focused on getting this even more off the ground than what it is. But I'm a dater. A lot of times people don't, they feel like dating is, you're just dating this one person, or if you're dating, I'm a dater, and I got like that as I got older. Usually I'd be like, okay, I'm done with one, I'm wait.
So give the advice, because I'm glad you brought that up. I can't talk about it because I'm in a relationship, but
Okay.
I like for women to mention that because it's such a bad stigma on dating. Maybe me and you know in our 30s,
Yes.
but please tell the girls that it's okay to
It is
literally
so
date.
okay to date
It's
because
okay to date.
you have to see what you want to deal with versus what you're not going to. And then also in being a woman, period, that self-love is so gargantuan.
What about the stigma behind dating multiple, guys?
You're not,
because
you're not,
you gotta literally explain what I'm saying. Like, they think that once you're dating that one person, that's who you're dating. No, that's not what dating is.
if I'm dating and I'm telling you I'm dating, then I literally have that option to date you on a Friday, and then Saturday, if I want to go and catch a movie with a friend, then I could do that. And the reason why is because if I'm a single woman and I'm dating and I'm having these different options, it might be something in one person I may not really jam with. And it could be something in someone else that I may really like or whatever.
Y'all hear that, right?
If I had the magical powers just to put the two together, then and have the
We
perfect,
know it don't work
but
like
we
that,
know it doesn't
but-
work like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that it's like promiscuous and da 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 if you're out dating. Now if you on the other hand doing other things or whatever,
And then men
that ain't our business. But men, I don't want to get the stigma that men get around so that it's perfectly fine for women. What you do is what you do, love.
Period.
On everything. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be frowned upon that you're saying that I have these options to see what I like. You know,
Right.
if I get stuck with this one option and then 3-4 months later, you're not everything you cracked up to be, I'm stuck. Or 3 or 4 years later, I'm stuck.
I'm just saying, it's a businesswoman and this and that.
And that is a
maybe
huge factor as well.
Time frame and this. But I'm happy that you brought it up because part of this interview was real raw, full disclosure. And what she's saying is, just dating isn't just you can't see anybody else because you're dating this person. Y'all don't fall for that.
Yeah, because if this is full disclosure, then in fully disclosed, you cannot put all of your eggs into one basket. And I have done that before, and I've done that more than once. And so all these expectations, and then you not cracked up to it, I get disappointed.
Yeah,
I don't have time. Or now that I'm an entrepreneur,
all that time with that person,
and
just dating, and now you've disappointed yourself.
Yeah, now it's all wacky and finicky and. and it's not everything it done cracked up to be, and
y'all
I'm
just
a cracked egg because I done put all my eggs in one basket.
And now the basket tumbled over.
And the basket,
the eggs rolling over there.
Dumped it, done fell off the wall.
Rolling over there.
I don't have anything. I don't have any eggs for myself.
Now she mad.
Now I'm all empty of eggs. Don't have nothing to cook on the stove.
Y'all hear that?
You see what I'm saying?
And
So
this is coming from a businesswoman.
You have to be like that.
Juggles time and this and this. So y'all listen.
You have to have someone as well that understands that you're in business. A lot of time, not saying it doesn't, but someone who is used to getting up 5-6 o'clock in the morning, coming home 5-6 o'clock in the day, and then you have me who has these pop-up events and I'm working all through the night. You can bump heads like that. You have to have someone that's understanding, because I'm super understanding of someone else's
and just lay things out in
work
the beginning.
schedule. Yeah, and so that's a huge factor as well.
It's important.
It's so important to have that extra support. So if you do find that in one person and you have all these checked off, then you go for it. But if you're a single person that's out here dating and you're in business and you want to go catch a drink with somebody, and then that next Sunday you want to go catch a drink with somebody else, it shouldn't be anything wrong with that. I'm not out here, you know what I'm saying, with my legs all in the air to every person. You know what I'm saying? That is when it get a little different.
It gets real.
It get real
hostile. And that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
so that's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother type of situation. but I'm glad you did mention that.
I
wanted that to be talked about. But as far as like moving on, like we're gonna talk about real quickly tips. Give a few tips to, the upcoming business owners, especially women. I don't like to just tailor things to the ladies, but from ladies, maybe there are some tips or some things you had to do to kind of get to where you are with the business. Some things you may wish someone have told you. A few tips before we kind of start wrapping up some things.
Okay, so
just for business purposes.
Business-wise, the best thing I could say to do is do your research. Do your research. If you know people who are in the same community as you, because there's so many different communities when it comes down to working. If you have someone, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask people. And then also, a lot of times, just going to see for yourself. For instance, different places to print and how your turnarounds are coming. Take your time. Give yourself time. The procrastination is going to eat you alive. It is going to eat you alive. And the one thing I would say that if someone told me, as far as being an entrepreneur, that spirit of defeat is a lie. A lot of times it takes somebody 2 weeks and they blow up. And sometimes it takes somebody 12 years.
Correct.
If this is something that you want to do, if this is something that you dream about, you know that in your heart, mind, and soul, that is something that you are called to do. Do not quit. It will be days where it's going to be hella hard. It's going to be days where you're like, WTF I'm doing? Like, why did I start doing this? Man, let me call my old manager.
Let me get back to
what I want. And on those days, you have to pick yourself up and pick your head up. Keep your head up or whatever. Not just for the women, but for our men too. For our youth entrepreneurs. Keep your head up. 100% keep your head up. And the reason why is because if you're looking down on everything that's going wrong, you're going to miss something that could literally be right for you.
I like it. Yeah. I like it because it gets hard. It gets a little discouraging. Right now, the world is so very strange with many, many, many things. And it's the social media stigma of, I was successful. I had $5 yesterday. Now I got $5 million a day.
And a lot of that could be a lie as well.
And that's what I want them to understand.
You can't look at social media. You could say, I got $5 and I did this with only this and I manifested this. And as soon as you cut them cameras off, it's totally different.
It's not, everything isn't what you think it is, y'all. Everything. So
at all.
We want to basically kind of let everyone know all the real and raw, and that's why I've asked some of the things as far as the obstacles, the the hurdles you had to jump, because it's not peaches and cream all the time. Coming from someone that is real and raw. So, we thank you for letting it be known, like, this is what it is. It takes work.
It does.
It may be a slow process, but it's very fulfilling.
Yeah, trust the process.
And it may not be exactly what you think it is starting off. So, we thank you so much. But before we wrap up, we got to play a little quick Would You Rather.
Okay. I love games.
We're going to play a quick Would You Rather.
Okay.
We're not going to get too crazy, but we're going to you're going to have to let us know so we can get a little laugh in before we close.
Wrap it up. Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about your Instagram and where you can find her and where you can find the product. And, maybe if you have a few community things coming up, just let us know. We're going to wrap that up too, okay? All right. So, the first one is, would you rather use a product that breaks you out really, really badly for 3 months, right? Or, it clears up your skin, but it breaks you out for 3 months. Or a product that clears up your skin immediately, but then you lose all your taste buds.
Oh,
And now I came up with these because
that's
it's
such
crazy.
a good. It's a
I
crazy
know.
one, but it's not that it cannot not happen,
Right.
especially like with COVID and stuff. Going
Okay,
around.
so again, would you rather
I
a
would
product that
rather-
breaks you out for 3 months, like real bad, but clears your skin up eventually, or a product that gives you like this bomb ass skin immediately?
But I can't taste
But then you
anything.
can't taste nothing. So
we're gonna scratch the not tasting
because you like food.
I love food, but why would I want to look good and then can't taste nothing? Like I can't. I look amazing, and then I can't taste a thing.
So then you can't enjoy.
That's what I'm saying. I
looking
can't.
good.
And what was defeat the purpose? I would actually the downtime of the 3 months, and then not have to worry about my taste buds being gone. And then after those 3 months, I still look good and I can eat good too. Bet.
Damn. All right. So, would you rather a product that takes all your hair out? All right, all your hair out. Or a product that causes you to lose your fingernails.
I just got these nails done today.
Now, girl, look,
See,
my
it's
baby is
2022, so they got
my
wigs.
baby is a teenager. She's real crazy, so
They
that's what
got
helped me.
wigs. They got. She did some good questions though.
She
Something
quirky.
you really think.
She quirky, so that's kind of who helped me with these questions.
So my nails are everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Look.
But
I love it.
before, if you know me, too much hair than shit. If I pull too much hair right now, I'm about to fall out the chair. But
and I have a lot. So I get it. I get the
But-
thing.
I know a lot of bosses that can lace some lace. So I can't look. I don't know, y'all. No,
You got.
no,
you gotta pick one.
I can't.
You gotta pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my hair because these nails they cute and all.
Cause I don't think
But my hair.
Y'all don't laugh at me if I sound like real dinky, but I don't think you can attach nothing if your nail gone. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So if it's gone,
Can
it's
you
just
attach
gone.
something to the skin?
But
the
my
nail
hair-
tech's gonna have to chime in under
Something, yeah. I mean, I know y'all do them bad old wigs and
But
lace
you know,
be
I'm
looking
talking
like
about
this,
from the
but I'm
nail
talking about from a
perspective.
nail perspective. Can you get that back? You
well,
can't
you
get
know,
that
it's
nut.
the skin. So what can you attach a nail to that? Oh, I'm gonna pick the hair, so I can
Word.
just lace a well wig. And
I don't know, y'all. And people know how I am behind my hair, though. But y'all, they have so many more options with your head versus your fingers.
I'm gonna pick hair.
I think I might go with that hair. Ooh, just please don't fall out, Jesus. I'm so big on my hair, though, y'all. If y'all know me, y'all know.
All right. So this or that, wine or spirits? A nice wine or a nice drink on ice?
A nice drink on ice.
Nice
Because
drink
that
on
wine could go left or right.
It can.
And
it
I'm
can.
not a good wine picker person, so we gonna go with them spirits.
So I love wine.
Really?
I keep wine. I like all wines. I'm talking about the nastiest, driest. I love wine, right?
See, and I'm not big on that.
I'm a country girl, y'all. Okay. So I'm very, very fond of my drinks on ice.
Okay.
We're gonna just say that.
Period.
Now, since you're gonna pick spirits, white or brown?
We gonna go for the brown because brown is a lot better for me. White makes me very up and and bad decision making, and so brown has me in love with the world, and
So
everyone is beautiful. So we gonna go with the brown.
She gonna go with
Yeah,
the
we
brown,
gonna go with the
y'all.
brown, y'all.
All right, this is the last one, so we can wrap it up. So we gonna do a cheating bae with a lot of bread.
Oh girl,
He got it right.
falling.
Or a faithful bae who gotta borrow your car and drop you off at work.
Y'all, you cannot stay because of that money, but you can't.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one.
Because it's like you're staying for the convenience, or you taking care of somebody. You might be able to grow. Oh, okay.
No, you gotta
'cause-
pick one.
Okay, because I have my own money, so if you can match me, all right, cool. But at one given point, I guess I can say with the person that doesn't, you could grow and work with them. They don't always have to be borrowing your car and all that deal. You might be able to give this person enough confidence, enough enthusiasm
to kind of get
themselves together, and it's better if you can grow like that empire. I don't want to be miserable just because you got money. I got money too. I'm a boss just like you.
No, y'all. I can be miserable in a whole nother country.
See, people say that I could cry in the lobby.
I mean,
because but what if you're not miserable with the person that is working on themselves? But what if you're not miserable with the person I got all this money either? This is why I am a single dating woman.
Just saying. Just saying.
With my options.
So you going with a faithful man?
I mean, he ain't out here making me look like no fool. And then this one got all the money and cheating on me every chance he gets.
She rather in the faithful
and put me on a trip to shut me up.
But girl, he gotta pick you up.
That is a hard question, y'all. I have literally been on both sides of the totem pole.
Y'all gonna have to let us know.
Yeah,
y'all have to give us everything I've asked her. Would you rather let us know?
Yeah, that third one.
Y'all make sure y'all come in. We so happy you came. We so happy you came, y'all. She been cracking me up.
Yeah, thank you so much. I had such a
good
time.
But before we wrap up, we want you to let everyone know where they can find you, your product, your Instagram pages, both of them, because yours and her business page.
Yes.
And just quickly, if you have something coming up, if not, but make sure you let everyone know where we can reach you.
So you guys can reach me. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. We're predominantly working through Instagram. Start off with Facebook. It is Whipped, WHIPPED, period, and it will pop up with the logo. On Instagram, it is _Whipped LLC. So that's _WHIPPED LLC. You guys can also follow me at _FlowerBombJazz with a Z. I am on Etsy. If you guys are a member of Etsy, then just put in your search bar Whipped LLC store. You could order all of our products online. We have everything from shea butter down to coffee scrubs. I make lip scrubs. Everything is 100% natural. Our shea butter literally comes from a town called Accra, which is in the city of Ghana. Literally everything is 100%. Choose me to come and help you provide that alternative to heal your skin. And I have a pop-up event tomorrow. I don't know when this is going to air, but we will be at Versatile Fitness on Antioch Road. That's way up Airline from 2 to 5. And then the weekend after that, you guys can catch me at another event. It's going to be out there in Plaquemine at Twisted Burgers. And then on the Antidote, I will be back for another show. So you guys can catch me like that as well. I appreciate those so much.
Thank you so much. We were so happy to have you.
Thank you.